I'm finished, Leanne. Hit the button.
She did. Everybody saw you eating.
Leanne. We're going to get this right. 1 week, we'll get it right.
You finishing off that tapioca.
You gotta wait.
How come we don't never know?
We gotta wait to hit the button until I don't be ready. We're gonna talk about this, Leanne. It's coming out the paycheck this week. This is coming out the paycheck this week. Okay, let you know. So I can't believe her. Let's get to it though. So welcome back to another edition of Nothing But
Answers.
The place you come to get all the answers you need. We've been pretty much spot on for about almost dang near a year now. All the answers. Anything you need to know, we got the answer. So keep coming here. I don't understand Doc shaking her head. See, in her world, no means yes. No, don't get it confused. Her camera is just opposite. So when she does, she's really doing this, and her camera is doing this. But how are you doing, Doc?
Man, I don't know how accurate that really is with all the lies people tell me.
Whoa.
Man.
Right.
But
Listen,
I'm good.
Truth is subjective, Doc, and it's what we believe to be sometimes.
Apparently so.
What?
Apparently
Yeah, how was
so.
that week? How was that week, Doc?
The week was okay. The week was fine. It was fine. Busy and contradictory all over the place.
That's how the weeks be. That seems like they're being that way more and more these days. Well, what's going on with you, man? When are we gonna get you on screen?
Next week.
Okay, because the ladies are like, who is this?
I don't need to see. They got my picture.
There we go. They said you're right. They don't want you out here catfishing people.
If Leanne can do it.
You know what?
I'm just trying to be equal opportunity. I have to balance Leanne out.
I guess I'll accept it. I'll accept it. How was your week, man?
It was good, man. I was chilling. Good week.
Nice. Yeah. Man, a few words to say. Leanne, how was your week?
It was all right.
Again, I guess the people without pictures. We don't see you. You don't gotta say nothing. I get it.
Those people give
we
still
recovering
Right.
from the week. That's why we still recovering.
So, my week was pretty good. It was a lot going on. Crazy week, and I really saw how people just lie for no reason this week. I had a lot of people just lying for no apparent reason. I just was like, really?
Was it entertaining? Or was it useless?
It was silly. It was scary because like we have the truth, like we have it in 4K. You're like, that ain't happening. We're looking at you, but it's out. It's crazy. So, but it was a good week. I had a good week, and I'm glad to be back. You know, we're here already again. And we'll jump to Neil. Hey, Neil, how are you doing? Looking extra cute today. How are you doing?
Hey, I put on some little fancy earrings for y'all.
I see. That's what I see. After the video, I saw you doing your
Since you
workout.
only get to see that cup.
Right. Well, after the video, I saw you doing your workout. You working out. You look fresh now.
Hey, that's okay. Make jokes, but I'm gonna be 80 years old still.
Listen, that is the goal. People don't understand the goal is to get old and get old in a way that you still are mobile. You still have your.
That's right. That's right.
You still have all your scruples and things of that nature.
Have my mobility, faculties. Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that is.
Did y'all
not forget all of your names?
Okay, Doc, let's jump into it. Did we see what?
Did you see the 34-year-old guy that had a heart attack after doing the marathon?
No. Wow.
I didn't see
As soon
that.
as he finished running the marathon, he went to the hospital and he died.
Damn.
In his 30s.
Younger and younger. Younger and younger.
I mean, people have had heart attacks always. It's not younger and younger. It's just, but it happens. It's an ad on Facebook. It's an ad on Facebook where they show people just falling out. It's an ad about strokes or heart attacks or something, and they were saying it can happen to anybody. And they didn't show anybody that was too old, but you see like a cop was standing there, and you see him just fall out. It was like 4 or 5 people they show falling out in different scenarios. So, I mean, again, people, that is going to show we need to take care of ourselves and get checkups and things of that nature, because some of this stuff can be caught. You know, they might see something wrong with this might be too high, yada 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 yada. But we're so used to fighting through the pain. I think that's what we're taught.
Yes.
And
Maria Hardy says hi, everyone.
Maria, hello Maria, how are you doing?
What's up, Maria?
We try to fight through the pain. We're just sick. We'll just go get a Pepsi and lay down. That's not a. That's not.
Hey, put some Robitussin on it.
Right.
It's not Pepsi, it's funny, ginger ale.
Oh,
right?
ginger ale.
Yes, Lee.
Well, no,
yes.
I just heard somebody yesterday said they need to get a Pepsi. That's why I brought it up. Somebody yesterday, something was going. I feel terrible.
But we got to stop that.
Ginger ale.
I said they said don't get Pepsi to get right.
My cousin, 59, she would have been 59 this month.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, didn't feel good during the day. Powered through, like you're saying, to work. Came home to try to get herself together by going to sleep. Never woke up.
Right.
Never woke up.
Hey, listen, work is going to be there. I don't do anything extra for work. I barely work.
You know that.
Maria Hardy said, and we'll fight through the flood.
Yes.
Yep. Yes, we will.
Fight through a flood. Like
everything.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah, right. But that work thing, you know, you fighting to go to work. Hey, I'm not going. If I feel, I think I'm gonna sneeze. I'm not gonna work. I'm just not gonna go. I don't think I need to go. Because again, you have to take care of you first. I think somebody put it maybe in the group. I'm not sure. I've seen it on my Facebook feed where he showed someone's cubicle who died, and like the next day, all cleaned out and ready for the new person. So at that job, and again, it's a business. I'm not expecting it to care about you, but care about it is what I'm saying. The problem is you put more in it than it puts in you.
All the time.
Stay home. You could put something in somebody else.
See, here we go. You know, on a tangent. Maria Hardy talks too long.
Good, Leanne.
Maria Hardy says, yes, fountain Pepsi just hits different. She also says, my house was flooded. I'm swimming through it.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
That's gotta be terrible.
Keep swimming. Keep swimming.
Ruth said keep
swimming.
You have to. Doggy pad or something. You do.
House is really flooded, she's saying. It's really flooded. Neil, that's not what you say.
No, I didn't think she meant really flooded. I thought she was using that as an analogy.
Ruth was like, let's get together, get us some floaties.
I'm not messing with none of y'all.
She knows what I meant, girl. You know what I meant.
So, hey, anything, any hot topics from this week? Anything anybody want to discuss?
Shannon.
Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon.
That's right.
Yeah, what do you think about the Shannon thing? What do you guys think? Somebody talk to me.
Like my man said, it took a lot of steps for you to go live on Instagram. You gotta click this, click that, click this, click that.
Instagram asked you 4 times like you're going live.
Well, he admitted it.
Are you sure you want to go live?
He admitted it that he wasn't hacked.
No. Well, he's still saying he hit it by mistake.
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Yeah, he's just saying he didn't put it like it somehow else put it out there. He said, no, that's not true. That's the first statement they released. He's still going with I hit it by mistake. Like she was on top of the phone. And I mean,
maybe he was actually trying to record it. No, maybe he was recording it like he really wanted a recording.
He's being freaky.
On Instagram Live.
He probably wanted a recording of it.
And he hit Instagram.
You know what it takes to go live? Hey, Leanne, speaking of that, we live on Facebook. You know what it takes to go live? 1,900 buttons. Yeah.
I really don't.
It's not like you hit one button and then it goes live. I think to protect you from that, it definitely gives you a couple different things before, and then it gives you a
Okay.
countdown.
Okay.
Oh, does
Okay.
it? See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never
So-
done live on Instagram.
I call. I don't believe it to be true.
Did she do it? Maybe she did.
That's what I
Maybe-
It was his phone.
Yeah, maybe she did it.
Yeah, but I think she did.
Again, he picks the phone up. Well, I didn't see the whole video. He was talking about it. So he said it was on the sheets. You see white sheets at first, which means the back camera was on, I think he was saying. He said he saw the phone. It was under her. He grabbed his phone and he picked it up. He said that's when you can see the brown wall or something like that. So you did all that and you didn't see not anything. You saw nothing, right? And then somebody pointed out their voices never changed from
It's
like
very
if you
level.
move the phone away. I would think it would sound a little different because now you're not up on the microphone. It sounds different if I just back away a little bit, as opposed to I'm up on the phone. So I think he
That was a little weird there.
he's trying to chase away those rumors.
Him being gay.
And even the way he was talking to me was creepy. Oh, that's my Phil.
I didn't listen to it. You listened to it?
Yeah. No, well, they were talking
I
about
did
it.
listen to it.
I know y'all listened to it.
I didn't
Why
listen.
did they talk about it? They said you need to. I couldn't really hear, but someone was saying he was saying,
Yeah.
"My Michelle." Oh yeah, that's my Michelle. What? What are we talking about here?
I didn't.
And then he was, bragging about, I was doing what I do. I was putting it down on her. Shannon, thou protest.
Does thou protest too much?
Yeah.
Too much.
A little too much.
We don't believe it. He was talking. The way he was speaking to me was like the first time he ever got something. Like he ain't ever been there before. It just was too over the top. He was too excited about it to me. Go ahead.
Maybe it's his first time with her.
Nah.
Yeah.
Maybe his first time with a her. Yes, I agree.
Hey,
You got kids, man.
hey,
You got
you get
kids.
all of
I
that.
fully agree. I fully agree. This is better than I thought it would be.
Wow.
I will not say that about Unc. Unc
Why
got
not?
kids.
Listen, we gotta call it. We gotta call it. If-
I don't think that. I think that
Okay.
maybe he went live, but as far as him being like that, I don't know.
So explain to me why you would lie about going live. Why would you do?
Oh, I think to get rid of the
gay rumors.
rumors.
Exactly.
he could get rid of the rumors, or like Cam said, he was like, yo, man, he ain't been viral in a minute. He started dipping. He messing up his show though. He didn't lose no sponsors. That's another thing you got to remember. This
No,
could
he
have been
did
very
lose
well.
sponsors.
Who he lose?
He lost 200 million in sponsorship.
No,
so
he
far.
said he.
Other ones
he
are
said
on
he-
the fence.
He said he could have.
No. I'm sorry.
They-
When I listened to it, he said that there's some still he's in negotiation with as we speak because they may not want to still be in business with him after
stupid.
it comes out.
Yeah.
So my
that was-
thing is, I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to be in business. You saw nothing. You just heard something.
Right. You heard something. That really don't make sense.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. This could be orchestrated.
That's
but
right.
he
It sounds
said
very
that he-
orchestrated.
It says that he said that he risked being losing 200 million in sponsors, not that he lost any.
Right, but
And ESPN is saying that he's not going to be suspended.
right, and Disney also
going to
not.
continue
but
to
he
be
said-
on the network.
He said that he had an
Wow.
interview that canceled. Now there was a big interview. The next person that was supposed to come on this week was a real big get that pulled out due to the controversy, which
That's dumb.
lost him a lot of money. Because
That's dumb.
his Shay Shay show gets views. So he said I did lose some things. He said why would I do something that would potentially lose or have me lose things just to prove I'm not gay?
Vaughn, why do you say it's dumb?
For them to pull out of the interview, why would you pull out of the
Yeah.
interview when all eyes are on him?
Because of what it's surrounding, right? It's
He
negative.
surrounded him. What's
It's-
negative?
It's surrounding that he is on there having sex with somebody. He works for Disney. Disney doesn't play that at all. Remember, Paul Pierce got fired for just being in the room with strippers and stuff like that. Nobody was even
So,
getting spanky.
so if the person canceled, right? All right, you're canceling from going on Shannon Sharp. It's supposed to be a big interview.
Mhm.
You're going to cancel with him because he went live, or
Yes,
unless you believe that he went live on purpose, and it's a perverted thing. Like it's kind of perverted to do that. If you believe that's what he did, then I get it. But if you're going off the narrative,
but you don't know. That's the thing. You don't know what it is. We don't know the story. So the state of the story is he's on some other type stuff, and you go and do this interview. Now you look bad because you aligned yourself with him. So I would stay away from it too until, because Hollywood is, that's your name and your image is all you have. So if something goes wrong, you standing next to it, that could be problematic. So I think the person was like, I'm not. It's too hot over here right now. The block's hot, so I'll spin the block later. But I'm gonna fall back now. But
regardless of how you look at it, the act was tasteless.
Right,
it was tasteless.
It was just tasteless. It was tasteless.
Okay. You saying taste or face? You saying
tasteless. You two are faceless, but that was tasteless.
Unbelievable.
Leanne, I agree. And it's also sloppy, right? You're not even, if you said you did it by mistake and whatever it is, it's sloppy. It's just not, as a grown man or woman, how are you guys letting this out like this? Knowing who you are, you have to move differently. Right?
Absolutely.
You can't just, so I agree with Leanne. It's tasteless. It's it's like you're unaware. How can you let this happen?
I got a question. But didn't he say it's somebody else that runs his Instagram? He is active.
What he said was he had, and that's the other thing, he had other admins, and that's how they turned it off. I was wondering how it turned off. I wanted to see him pick the phone up and like, oh God, and turn it off. He said his man got it, went in there and ended the live.
Huh.
So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know.
Now wait,
if they got
somebody can turn it off. Maybe somebody can turn it on.
They turn it on. Exactly.
Right? Let's think about
it. He never alluded to that. No,
but
nobody
now
can turn your phone. Nobody can turn your phone on.
You're live. I mean, if your phone's already on.
I don't think they can turn your live on.
Yeah, you can't. You can't say go live and it turns on my phone.
Okay.
You can do it on your own. That's why I said I don't know if you could even end it on someone else's phone. You might be able to, but I know you can't just arbitrarily just go live on somebody else's phone.
Okay.
So
if their phone is off or whatever, your camera's just not gonna pop on.
Okay.
Okay. So, he got way too many things going on right now that don't make sense.
And that's Vaughn. I think that's the biggest thing. None of this makes sense. It doesn't make sense. And it could be, like I said, maybe you want to go viral or whatever it is. It's something going on that I don't know. It don't feel right.
It's not adding up.
It's not adding up, and I can't count. But it don't really.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, it don't. Again, a lot of people have Instagram, and who else would lie by mistake? I don't think I've ever heard that mistake before.
And I don't know. I don't even know if having admins, how. I was just thinking about it, how you can log in from another phone into his Instagram. Right. You can do it from a computer, maybe. Now, from a computer, you can log in.
You're absolutely right. And that's why I said I don't know if that's true. I'm not really sure. It doesn't sound like it is, but he said it is. And Instagram has to come on like, we don't have the ability for admin to shut off anything. Like, we don't know.
We haven't said nothing.
Right. And if they do, then the gig is really up. Because then now your lies. Why you always lying? Like, so that was very interesting.
That was interesting.
I definitely want to keep.
I mean, we know that a lot of times
y'all watch
celebrities are going through stuff. They'll do something to up their viewership or popularity, they start trying to draw attention to themselves.
Publicity
that does happen.
And it could be because he said his deal is almost up, so he's looking for a new deal.
Yep.
All his merchandise sold out, he said. So I mean, some things, I guess, positive. He's in, like I said, he's in everybody talking about him right now. And he's getting that look from some people like, oh, Shannon Sharpe definitely ain't gay. He was clapping them cheeks. Unc was in there getting it in. So who knows? Like, I don't want to go viral that way. Not
Check
that way.
Phones. Keep them phones off.
The phone was off. Like I said, you got to hit a lot of buttons to get that phone to go on.
You got
It's a lot you got to do to go live. They don't let you just go live easy. It ain't like I'm gonna push a button.
She could have hit it though too, because I heard about it because of her, not because of him.
Oh wow!
So like when I seen it said this is the girl and she said yes, she confirmed I'm the girl that's in Shannon Sharp's video. I'm like,
oh really?
I'm like, what?
I didn't see her yet. Okay.
So then I'm like, okay. And then I clicked. I hear, you sounded crazy, right? So when I heard that, I was like, wait a minute. So and that's when I saw Unk went live.
Yeah, so, but I think that after it first came out, I guess everyone's seen it. That's what happened. It was playing live. And he said people were trying to call him, but he was I was busy getting busy with the baby.
And he already spoke like mush mouth. I can't.
Right, I was standing up. I was standing up in it.
Like,
wow, that means you were standing up in it. I had to hop up off it because I was standing up in it.
And ain't he like 50?
I don't know how old he is.
Shannon like 50. Like, chill out.
Okay.
They said he got 2 hip replacements or something.
Oh, he ready. He ready to go.
All that fakeness.
He testing out the
I know
new
people
equipment.
with 1 hip replacement and they can't really do what they used to do. He ain't standing like Mama Coffee. He ain't standing like Mama Coffee no more. I don't know. So
he got the NFL medical coverage. You know what I'm saying? He got the titanium Wolverine hip.
He can barely walk right.
Now y'all know it's more than one way to skin that cat. Stop.
Literally.
Hip or no hip. Hip or no hip.
He got that vibranium.
He said he was doing it with his Michelle.
Michelle.
Enough about Shannon. I don't know.
I'm done.
I was insane. This guy. But anything else? Any other hot topics?
What else is going
on? Leanne.
Anything with how about the debate? Anybody? Any words? Anything on the debate?
No.
Just more tomfoolery.
Well, I mean, I like people making people look like a toddler, so we look for the enjoyment of it. Yeah, I like the enjoyment of it. You can't, black women are A1 at reading.
Lots of Trump foolery.
Yeah, Trump foolery. Yeah, boy, you can't do it now when they're shutting you down. Only thing I want to say is that people aren't eating cats and dogs. That was crazy. That was insane. When you like
and murdering babies,
huh? What is that?
Right?
And murdering babies.
Oh right. Yeah, full-grown babies. Hey, kill that baby. Like kill that baby. So yeah, that it just to say whatever you want is crazy. That's just crazy. So, anything else? Okay.
I looked them both up.
Okay.
Both of those statements that he said, I looked them both up.
But they fact checked them right there.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I don't look at the fact checks too much because it was like everything he said they fact checked. They didn't fact check none of the other stuff, like the other side. And I just seen like little things. But I went and I seen the video for the West Virginia dude where he said something about it, like we'll resuscitate.
So one person. One
no,
person with the Trump MAGA hat on.
Wait a minute, what did he say?
No,
don't
do that.
What did he say?
The dude, it was the West Virginia, it was a governor or whatever he was, where he said that if the baby is born, we'll resuscitate him. It depends on what the mother wants to do. At the time, like talking about that I seen that. And the thing about the Haitians,
same thing with the vice president.
What?
Where they have the law where you don't have to. Well, I guess to make to allow abortions to happen, there's a law that said that they don't have to give aid to the baby if they're born alive. So I guess if the baby came out that was alive, they don't have to render aid to it.
Is that what that was?
What they were saying was he tried to use that, said the baby came out at 9 months and the mother didn't want him, they technically could let the baby die because they don't have to resuscitate.
I don't know. I listened to part
of they were talking about.
It was just getting on my nerves.
It's not like you can kill babies. That's murder, bro. It's murder. You can't just kill people. That's murder.
I don't understand the debates because nobody really talked about how they were going to help the Americans. Nobody talked about the people, like really helping people.
They said a couple things. I mean, it wasn't much in it, but they said a couple things. But at the end of the day,
more of them shooting at each other.
Well, I mean, that's what it's reduced to. Yeah, that's what this is reduced to. I mean, that's the new politics.
Yeah.
We're going to call names. And then we have to defend the names and things you called us. That's the new politics. So you're not going to get much meat. But like I said, you do need. I would say everybody research everyone, look at what people have done, and then you make a choice that fits whatever you're looking for. That's all you do. That's all you do.
Yep.
So we could just yes. What about to say, Vaughn?
I wasn't saying nothing, man.
All right. Just what I don't like is people putting down one person and not really just putting them down for they're dragging one person for everything they may have done or didn't do or whatever the case may be, and not the other person. We got to be.
Well, that's what everybody does.
Yeah, and that doesn't serve anybody, right?
Yeah.
Or just putting one person down and not have nothing to say about the other person. We really have to be more objective in our view.
I'll say
this. People just go with who they like. It doesn't matter what they do. I mean, it's the same thing with the celebrities. If you like a celebrity, they could do no wrong.
Right.
You defend them as if they're your friends. They know them. And my thing is, it's okay to say that someone you like did something that you didn't like.
Right.
Or did something that wasn't right. Or did something that wasn't good. It's okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, what you saying, Vaughn?
I was just trying to figure out what Doc said. What Doc was just saying, you're talking about the politics, right?
No, I'm talking about
in general. Okay.
Just how people are in general. This whole loyalty, standing 10 toes, and just it's silly.
Yeah. Loyalty.
It's really silly
loyalty
to defend someone who's doing things that they may not be that great. I mean, it's okay.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. If you're holding somebody down who's just wilding, that doesn't, at a certain point that makes you look silly. Like you can't just stand just because I know you, I like you. If you're doing something wrong repeatedly, you're complacent. If you're not doing anything, you have to. I would be able to tell you like
you're complicit.
There we go. Look at that.
That's even better.
So I'm gonna say, listen, I can't rock with you because you wilding. Like that's not. I'm not gonna hold you down just because. And I think people do align themselves with people for different reasons, and then they just will, no matter what happens, they will stand by them. That's silly. On either part, on anybody's part, that becomes silly, and it doesn't serve in your best interest to do that sometimes. And then sometimes, really, I think it's really picking the lesser of two evils. I mean, it's all the same. You just want to pick the lesser of two evils.
The only thing that I've seen that I've never saw before, and that
a black woman
kind of gives me pause. I've seen a lot of them.
No, it's running for president.
Running for president. Yeah, even with all of that, I've never seen a white man hated more than a black man in any form, and I couldn't. And
how's that happening?
So you look up there with Trump, like they really hate. I've never seen that many white people hate him.
Who hates him?
A lot of people do. Like if you can, between black people, white people, whoever, you gotta hold the way that it is. The people that don't like him really don't like him. Like they really.
Yeah, and the people who like him really like him. That's why the numbers are so close. That's the problem. It's not a lot of people who don't like him. Let's be honest. These numbers, the polling numbers, are so close that
what I'm saying in general is throughout all of this, I've never seen a white man hated more than a black man. Like people love Obama, and I get that. I never seen nobody hate a white president, a white man like that before, which is different. I lived down south. Remember, I lived down south for a while, so to see how it changed it was just different to me. I never saw that before.
All right. Let's get it. Well, here we go. Let's start. Leanne, starting it off kind of spicy. What is a gift to give a man that's equivalent to give it to flowers?
Well,
I don't know.
I can tell you.
What I mean. How about cologne? How about Nalone?
Quiet.
So somebody said they want their favorite snack. A Reese's.
No, Big Roger said that. I'm like, get off of there. Get off of there.
That's what they. How you gonna tell me? See, that's what I'm talking about. This man is telling you what he wants. And you're saying, get a fellas.
Favorite
They don't
snack.
listen to us. They do what they want to do, and they get upset when we
You
try to
don't
speak.
get snacks. Get out of here.
I think that might be equivalent to flowers because my interpretation was that flowers is like something that's not really expensive. It's something you can do kind of regularly because
Have you
it's
bought
not
flowers
gonna
before for
break
yourself?
you.
Doc? Have you bought flowers for yourself?
No.
Flowers are
They're expensive now, right?
Flowers can be very expensive. And but I don't think it's about expensive. I think it's about like the same thing. Like, what do you like? Like, what do you like to see? Like, I think sometimes, and not all women, some women like seeing flowers just because you see the thought behind it. They're beautiful. You're taking time to get it. It's really about all that. So if you can go to the store and get Roger or Reese's, was talking about get out of here.
I get them Reese's all the time.
I don't believe
That's why
you.
I was like, get out of here.
I don't believe you. He tried to remind you on the low. He tried to remind you on the low. He said, "No, you get the little Reese's." He said he like the big stuff.
Yes, you got to watch that weight. Yes, little Reese's.
And he put the bag. He put the bag up there. They look like this.
He said, "I'm gonna give you one flower because you need that. That's what you're doing." I tell you, fellas, we can't win.
Poor thing. Look at that.
A pack or case of beer if they're into it. Who wants a case of beer? Let's is that what men want?
If they like that, it's still a nice exchange. Remember, it's what they like.
Is that what men like?
Well,
I don't know the men who
like
it.
Her man might. Felicia's man might.
I just said no. She don't even know. She said that's what they're into. She's trying to guess because she don't even know. I mean, she don't know either. And wrong answer. Give me another answer. What else? What's the next one? Say, Leanne.
It says case of beer.
Yeah, we saw that one.
Oh, okay.
What's after that? Because ain't nobody case of beer is next.
It's a negative.
I mean, it's about the same price.
I can pick up little.
She going to Dollar Tree for my man. She going to Dollar Tree.
It's the thought,
I think y'all missing the point.
Hey, I think you guys are missing the point.
Right.
No, because they said what would be equivalent to flowers. Usually, people give flowers.
I'm a man, and I'm telling you what I think.
Listen.
Oh God, I think it goes on that house.
People usually give flowers as I don't know, I want to call it a trinket, but people usually give flowers as I was thinking about you. I walked past the florist or the grocery store or whatever.
That's not why we give flowers.
I think they're asking what would be equivalent to giving flowers because flowers is something that's all occasion.
No,
that's something you could just throw in there.
Doc, no, we're talking about what a man would think flowers would be to women. We give you flowers because we think you like it and it makes you happy. That's why we do it.
But not every woman likes flowers.
I
didn't say that. I said that we just do it because the thing is flowers for most women. That's what we think. So I'm telling you why we do it.
So
that's
I think we're saying the same thing. Right. So what would be equivalent?
And that's what I'm saying.
We're saying the same thing.
No, that's what I said. I don't think a pack of beer would be it, right? I don't know anybody.
If your man is a beer drinker, it would be.
I agree.
Okay. I don't know.
Many guys drink beer.
I don't know if beer would be something. I'm like, yo, you stopped and got me beer. That's what's up.
I mean, a case of beer is like $25-$30.
You trying to get some, you know what I mean? You trying to get me drunk. You get me drunk ain't what it is.
She trying
it's a gesture. It's a gesture.
Trying to bag.
Yeah, but beer don't make me feel like
That's you.
I don't know.
That's
Of course.
you.
I said I don't know many men, so she don't even know a man who does it. If they're into it, she guessing. She didn't say she's no from
Whatever
experience.
adult
I
beverage.
know some men who, if their woman brought home a case of beer, would be very happy.
Mm.
Because it showed that she was thinking about him and she knows what he likes. Y'all forget. I done counseled hundreds of
Right. We need
listen, I done counseled hundreds of people.
Now all of a sudden,
Tens of couples. I know what people are asking for.
Yes.
So they're like, yeah. In session, like, yeah, doc, if she brought me beer, it'd be better.
Can I ask a question, Doc?
Yes.
Doc, I was having a button on here for you. Now, I do think cigars might be something if you're
a cigar smoker.
Body wash, body oil.
So I'm gonna bring you cigars and you don't smoke.
Right. But no, I said for a man who smoke, I think if you get this different flavors and stuff, somebody said cigars, so they probably did that. I would think that would be something. Right. So I think that's
I think cigars are different than beer for you because you don't drink.
No, right. I don't smoke either. What are you talking about? I don't do none of that. Never done it. But I would see a cigar. You got to go buy it.
So why would you place
nobody with a body wash
cigars?
Oh, because Doc.
I'm trying to understand your logic. Why would you say cigars versus beer?
Because like flowers, I think cigars come in different styles, tastes. It's a little more.
So does beer.
I'm still talking. Thank you. So no, and then it's they're a little bit more exotic. So it's a little It's a little more difficult to get a cigar.
No,
you have to
got it
go
wrong.
and think
She's
about
right. You got it wrong. It's about the gesture and knowing
no,
your
it's not
mate.
about. You can't tell me what I feel like flowers are to you. That's what you're telling me.
I don't like
As
flowers.
a woman,
First of all, my man won't bring me flowers because I don't like flowers.
Well, whatever it is, we're talking about this right here. We didn't ask what you like when we put your face up there and we asked you to go to you. We didn't ask you. But no,
right. He's talking about what he likes.
It's a man. I did why we get flowers. I know guys don't want to listen. This is Bible women. They don't want to listen.
I posted it so I get to say what I thought
you
about.
You don't get to say nothing.
I did ask politely.
You told him no.
And beers come in different. You could get an IPO. You could get a beer from another country.
Like I said, I just don't see it. What I said, I don't remember I statements. I don't see it.
Exactly.
So
we're telling you what we think.
No, and
remember the we statement.
And I'm telling you, I didn't ask what you think because flowers for men is one of what we said. Now, if you brought me body wash,
well, don't bring me no daggone flowers.
Me either, Doc. Thank you.
No, but Doc, that's the problem. We're so ingrained to do it. We're going to do it thinking that all women want it without asking what you should really
ask
like.
The woman if she likes it. No, you should.
I do. You know what? And that's really the key to that. You need to ask or know what that person likes.
Yep.
So when someone tells you they like the big Reese's, you get them the big Reese's. You don't get them small Reese's.
At least I gave them some Reese's.
You're not thinking. You're really not doing the ask. But no, I think that. So I guess if it's beer, whatever it is, whatever they really like, if you can ask them what it is. But I think if there's an overarching answer, I see it in here. Leanne, can you go to the last one?
The last one mean up or down?
So I guess it would be keep going up, right? And that makes it go to go down. Go down. I'm sorry. I apologize.
No. Oh, she got to view more comments.
View more comments, Leanne. At the bottom, you see that?
Go down. Leanne, go the other way.
Down. Go the other way.
Right. View
more comments.
Yeah, but if he's asking me to go back to the one that was posted, it wouldn't be down here.
No, there we go. There we go.
What's that?
There's consensus on what men want. What's the equivalent?
What is that?
What was it?
Oh wow. Okay.
And then I think I wrote a response to somebody's like that no, that would be equivalent to diamonds.
How could you tell us what it is? How can you tell us? First of all, if you think that's equivalent to diamonds, You're not.
Flowers ain't getting all that. Diamonds.
Please. Diamonds for
There
that.
it is.
That's why.
There it
That's
is.
exactly why I'm. That's why I'm not
Yep.
married.
For
That's why
that,
I'm not married.
please. You think
For
you get
that.
diamonds for that?
I'm not married.
That's what I
Bugging.
think.
Yeah, but that's listen, you got the right one.
Mm-hmm. You got the right
I was
one.
like-
You dig.
Diamonds for something
Diamonds.
you're supposed to do. Stop playing.
Did he say something you're supposed to do?
Yes, I did. Something you're supposed to do.
Yo, Doc is
Whoa!
Doc on fight. Doc, please remember. You are professional.
Doc? Mm.
I'm just saying. That's normal. That's
He
the
gonna make me get my Kamala on this.
Yes.
Oh, God.
oh yeah. She almost said it. She almost said it.
That's mofo. Mofo is what I call it.
Yes, she almost went there. Let's get the next one, Leanne. What you mean? Like that's a
Wow.
special treat or something? That's special. That's worth diamonds. Where? Tell me where it's worth diamonds at.
Okay.
Ain't nobody got diamonds for that.
Then you be mad if she don't feel like it's worth diamonds and been giving it away all over the place.
Exactly. That's what I mean. How many diamonds you got? You would have a whole diamond farm. Some of you.
Oh my God.
Well, Katy Perry just recently said that her husband, gets all of that every time he does the dishes.
I seen another girl say that. A black girl said it as well. She said, "Don't if you come home and do the dishes, dry them and put them in the cabinet and shut the door, you'll get that."
Yeah, you'll get a reward.
Right. Guess what? Dishes will be done.
It's done. Done. Floor mopped.
Yeah. What else?
The counters is clean. What?
What else you need?
Right?
What you need? Run to the store.
Leanne is really on one today, huh, Leanne? Really?
Yes, she
So,
is.
Raji says men in America are all ran through. I doubt she said this. There's no confirmation, so we're not going to really say.
Right. Yeah.
But someone is saying that all men in America are run through. If they're all run through, that means they ran through you
Do
women.
you.
So it would
Right.
mean all Americans ran through everybody.
Here, everybody. Track
So
shoes.
what did they say? Wait. Probably in
Circle she's in.
They said it.
In her circles.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, probably in her
So,
circles.
what we
They're,
learned is-
they're like passing each other around at that level.
No, they're passing her around at that level.
Mm.
Oh,
Let's talk about it. She's stating a fact to her.
Mm.
All men are ran through because they all ran through
Mm.
track meet.
Mm.
And we playing tag at this point.
You know, what I mean? And it takes two, and that's what is silly about some of these conversations. It's not like you're doing it by yourself, like anybody's forcing anybody to do anything. We are doing this together. Now it's times that you get some here coochie or some here penis. You're not really as into it as you want to. Like, here, take it, hurry up. That happens, but for the most part, Neil, you all right over there?
I'm all right. Just keep talking. I can't.
They all won today, man.
You know what I mean? It's at times
It's
that-
Friday the 13th, man.
is. Let's get right.
Everybody being spooky today. What's wrong with y'all?
But for the most part, we are doing this together, men and women. So let's stop blaming
Right.
one side for being this, that, or the next, right? We can't say they are this, that, or next, or they can't say we're that, that, this, and the next. We all are doing it together. So everybody just do it together and be safe.
Don't
Just be safe. Because the
Don't
numbers
feel
are up.
running through.
Understanding.
Safe.
Yeah, hey, listen, numbers are up right now. They said, HIV or AIDS, whichever one come first,
see that.
are at an all-time high.
Chlamydia.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
It's like the 60s or 70s when they had free love. It's kind of back there again, where people are just, they're like, "What is a condom? What is
wow.
this? Let's just do it." And we're seeing the results with these numbers being so high. And like we had the show before, I can't remember. One thing is like they have one strand that will take care of it. So after that strand becomes resistant, you're gonna just be out here carrying stuff around.
Luggage.
Right. So you know, and I think too with all the new medicines like for HIV and stuff like that, you can be undetectable. People are thinking it's okay. Like we can be undetectable. I don't want it. I don't want it ever to be detected in my system. So I don't want to be undetectable. I don't want to be detectable, period. So hey, we gotta be safe out there, especially now where these numbers are running rampant.
That brings me to a question with that, Daryl, as a long-time married woman. Is there a certain timeline for this? No, I know that. I got that. I don't eat Chinese food no more, and I don't definitely not cheating. But is there a timeline for singles that are engaging, right? And with protection and so forth, is there a timeline to like say, okay, we've been in this for a minute. I trust you. You trust me. We've been tested. We can pull away from that protection. I wonder about that.
No,
you know what? I think
most people don't do that last part.
No, it's funny.
We've been tested.
Well, that's the problem. So me, I know my friends. I told them like, listen, just get tested, and it was a free. It's a free clinic you can go to. I needed to join, and I said, if you're embarrassed about asking her to go, then technically you guys are not ready to have sex, right?
Okay.
And my one friend took a girl and found out she did have something, but he already had sex with her, so they had something. And then he put it on the internet. It was crazy. He put it on the internet. I'm like, bro, take it off the internet. He's like, this goddamn bee burned me. I was like, man, don't put that. Don't take it on my face. That's not cute. It's one of me and Leanne's good friends. But it's crazy. Like, yo, you are wild. But I would say go to the free clinic and get tested. You know, and then you can do what you want to do. So it's not about a time period, because most of the time we're all older. We have our own homes and things of that nature. So we're getting there, and we're not protecting ourselves. Like, let's be honest, we're not protecting ourselves like we should. You see the numbers, right? And you know, raw coochie feels great. I'm just saying. I don't know about raw penis. I know about raw. It feels great, and nobody. There should be nothing between our love. That's how I feel. There should be nothing between our love.
No. So, I would say there are some things that testing. There are some things that testing is not going to pick up, so you should still.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah,
like what, Doc? Tell me more.
Like crabs.
But or, you can just, if you sit in the bathtub for 24 hours, they'll drown. In the bathtub for 24 hours. Hold the breath that long. That's not true.
No, please, folks, that is not.
That's not true. No, really. But crabs would be the least of your worries, right? Because you can go get some whatever, I guess, cream or shave or something.
Who wants that stuff?
Well, what I'm saying is that.
What's the deal with that?
Hey, listen, nothing that's good comes without some consequences sometimes. So if you get little crabs.
No, that's bad advice.
No, Doc, I'm still saying your people.
Even if you have on a condom, you
need to advocate for testing, right? Advocate for testing.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And you can knock out the big three, because it's not going to show trichomonas or anything like that, or HPV. I don't think it shows. But you're going to knock out some of the big ones. That I think AIDS is like 15-minute rapid right now. You'll know in 15 minutes if your heart's going to stop.
And even herpes, if you don't have a sore, it can still be detected in your blood. So
because they're detecting the antibodies it makes now. So they have tests for that as well. So even the lifelong, even if they're not, because before you had to be in an outbreak, you had to be having an outbreak.
Yes.
Now they have ways to test that too. So again, if you're not able to talk to that person about that, if you guys are really not ready to have sex, right? You know, you're just a toddler having sex. You're a 5-year-old driving a car. You can drive the car, but you don't know. But you should be able to talk to the person. That's where I think you should be, Ruth. My answer is, if you're at the point in the relationship where you can say, hey, listen, I want to take it there with you. Do you want to take it? Let's get tested so that we both know where we're at.
And are we retesting again in a few months? Because
you have to retest
and be okay.
You have to retest. Only reason I say retest because remember, I don't know if you know, the tests go back 30 days. So anything inside that 30-day window, if they did something, would not show up on the test that you took with them. So you would need another test about maybe 45 days later, again, to test the whole period you knew them.
Okay.
And if a person isn't willing, because just like if you can't have that conversation, if the person isn't willing, that also gives you information and helps you to decide whether or not you should even take it to the next level.
I think Snoop said it. He said, "Ain't no coochie worth getting burnt to run up in it."
Mhm.
Trying to tell you. And for us men, if they look good, that doesn't mean they don't have anything. I know we have this ideology that if they look good, they don't have anything. They probably have a lot of things.
They be the one.
I'm just trying to say.
Because they had a lot of things.
All that glitter ain't gold.
Right.
All that glitters ain't gold.
Right. Hey, anything you find attractive, all of us found
attractive.
Wow.
And remember, she got to pick who she wanted. She might have picked you and a whole bunch of other people she picked.
Wow. Okay. I had that question.
Listen, I'm telling everybody, really, both people, protect yourself. Women too. Women, stop being dodo heads. Stop letting dudes run up in you because you think they're nice looking or whatever. Stop it. Stop it. Women could really change things by being a little bit more selective on the penis they take. They could. Because men are like,
men could.
Well, again, what do you mean? This is
again. Men can choose whatever.
Look. There you go. Turning it back on us.
Right.
Didn't we just say both people? Didn't we? We have to keep emphasizing both.
No. We ain't saying both people. Men are trying to get it. I'm trying to let you know we're trying to get it.
Yes, but that means they've already been trying to get it, so we really have to watch that too.
No, they need to. Women need to say no. Let me cherish the thing between my legs. That's between your legs. You need to cherish the thing between your legs.
No, I agree with
everybody don't take no for an answer.
That's different. That's called rape, and they need to go to jail. Then anybody that's seriously, if you're forcing yourself upon a woman, or you're in a situation where you feel like you can't say no, that's a problem. And fellas, we shouldn't be. If you're applying that much pressure, you're an animal. Let's be honest about it. If you're in a situation where you're applying that much pressure, where she feels she has to do it, she can't say no. That's a problem. So we also feel like we do need to check ourselves. When she says no, like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, you gotta.
Are you sure?
6. You gotta say no.
Round it out at 10.
Well, he didn't start at 1.
No, are you sure? Because you gotta ask.
Hey, listen, sometimes we gotta play the game too. They say no, like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I gotta get to the point where I can say, all right, let me just stick the head in.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Shake your head, and everybody had let me stick the head in the moment that became a full-blown session. Stop it. She says,
wow.
Okay, just gonna put the head in. It's going just the head.
Yeah. On that note.
Thank you, Lee.
I when we on here, we be lying like we don't know, like we ain't all live before. Everybody.
This one?
Oh, these the make
so like
the makeup.
Yeah.
They need to go to jail.
Wapi vigelegele jamani? Twende. Mwali. Godi mwimbie mkeo.
Is that one? I don't know.
Yeah.
They need to go to jail.
Hongereni sana.
That ain't even the same person.
Huyo mwenza ndiye ambaye umepewa na Mungu na huu ndio mwanzo tu. Itoshe kusema.
So my question is
this fair game?
No.
Yes.
No.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is. No. Wait. No, she had to get made up like that. Now, when you first see her, first of all, everything's a lie when we first see her. I don't think anybody's out here not having their best on or putting their best forward in the beginning. I don't think anybody is. Right? So I think when you see that person all made up like that, then it's up to you to figure out how to get the makeup off. Go swimming, bring a super soaker. There's something you have to do to try to get that makeup off. But I think it is fair game, because why wouldn't, are we saying people can't look their best or try to look their best?
I think that's different.
I don't.
I think makeup should enhance you. It shouldn't change you into a whole new person.
But that's what you think.
She went from being Nigerian to being Dominican all in like 30 seconds.
I don't know.
She had a beard.
She
had a beard. No
beard.
So
did you see the hair on the neck?
There was a little bit.
Yeah, most women have hair on their neck and around their lips.
That's a whole nother.
They shave it. So that's nothing new. But what I'm saying is, I think that as long as you're honest about it, and if that's your identity, like you can't do anything, like you're getting up at 4 o'clock before he gets up to do that, that could be problematic, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't think anybody is wrong for trying to look the best they can look.
No, I agree with that. Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think anything's wrong with that, right? As long as you're kind of honest about it, as long as you can walk around the house regular and you can go to the store regular some days, right. If that's your identity, that's different because that means you're going like yourself.
You don't want me to lie to you, but you got on a whole nother person's face. You got on a whole.
It's not a whole nother person's face. It's your face that's made up.
Yes,
I think
she has
a whole other person's face.
That was a lot.
Mm-hmm. You done slimmed down your nose.
So just because
your lips with the makeup,
I have a problem
right in
because
your skin.
If we put some makeup on, it's okay. I can put you're trying to judge what you're.
Well, I don't wear makeup, so
some people are doing versus other people, right? Doc, but you have so you have flawless skin, so you don't know the issues with people who maybe don't. No, I mean serious.
Okay, but there is a difference.
I don't know.
Highlighting your things that may be different for you, but not overcompensating. That's what we're trying to say. Like if it takes you 4 hours, I'm just saying, if it's going to take you 4 hours on the daily, that's going to interfere with other.
Sometimes you have to do your hair. Your hair takes that sometimes. Some women take hours to do their hair. Yes. So what are we saying here? We're trying to pick and choose what is okay.
She's a liar. That's all there's to it. She's a liar.
So you go out looking crazy and that's okay.
You be okay when that makes
saying right? So you saying that she looked crazy without it? So you saying she looked crazy without it, right?
I think most people
that's the real her.
Without makeup look better with makeup because if they're fixing all the flaws. That's everybody who wears makeup. If you wear a little bit or a lot.
So
what are we saying?
A whole nother face.
Again, to me, if that's what she's doing to look better for herself, and she likes that going out, no different than putting on, wearing a wig or a weave is no different. It's all the same.
That's all too much.
That's
you
what
put on
you're
a whole
saying.
person's head.
People say that. Vaughn, if you could have hair again, you would. So stop it,
bro. My powers lie. My powers lie. My baldy, homie. I already got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
You know what, boy?
I'm just growing out my beard
because you got cut off. I thought you said your power lies in your balls.
I said my baldy.
That's right, Vaughn. Me and yours. Yes.
Oh my God.
It would be. It's crazy because men who say that stuff bug me out, saying that it's too much, but yet and still you're buying these cars or these watches, you're buying all these trinkets, these shiny things to get these women's attention.
You know me.
I'm just saying
me like that.
Like I'm just saying, a lot of people do, right? So
but I think a lot of it has to do.
I got what you're saying, Daryl.
How you really feel about yourself.
Right.
If she's just doing this for one day for her wedding or whatever to enhance her looks for that day because she, like Daryl said, wants to look her best. All right, I might be able to rock with that. But if this is your every morning, every day, you don't want people to know what you really look like. I think that's a problem.
I'm confused. Who goes out the house not looking, for the most part, good?
Good versus
no.
Who
is
like
so
good to yourself?
You're trying to ascribe what you feel onto somebody else, which isn't okay. If she wants to do this,
I don't agree with
she's comfortable, like dressing up, like nobody just dresses up. Everybody gets themselves done up, whether it's eyebrows, whether it's foundation, whatever it is you're doing to enhance your look.
There's a difference between grooming and making a whole nother person.
You're not grooming if you're using foundation. You're not grooming
exactly
the face the way
that's what we're saying.
That's exactly
what
we're saying.
What I'm saying that's fine. I'm saying
grooming
it's all fine.
Is different versus changing.
You change your face when you use foundation. So again, the answer would be don't use no makeup because makeup changes your look.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily.
Foundation, you can use like you said, the cover. If you got pop
Right,
markers,
maybe a
you
little
got
spot.
So
here
that
or
not
there.
change your
you
look?
you might put on a concealer or something to
But you're hiding your raccoon eyes,
to
right?
cover those
Yes,
things.
after
Right.
60,
So you're
yes.
hiding
But-
you're hiding what's
But
wrong for you.
listen. If you take off your makeup and you can walk past people and they don't know who you are,
That part.
Listen,
That's
you
what I
guys
was
are
getting at.
describing things to you. You don't know what other people deal with. If I have real bad skin, just like you cover, if people want to cover their raccoon eyes, if I have real bad skin and I want to cover it up, what's the difference? Some
work with
people
a
need more help than others, which means I need more makeup than others.
which means you should probably see a good dermatologist because makeup just
What can
messes
you
up
do
your
for your
skin even
raccoon eyes?
more.
What can we do for a raccoon eyes instead of putting makeup on it then?
What?
There's,
Go to
no,
get some
there's,
sleep.
So
You can
wait,
get some sleep.
check this out.
there are
Okay, I
things you
work
can
with
do.
so
There
I
are
work
things
with
you can
models,
do for
right?
stuff like that.
I work with models, right? I work with a girl who had bad skin and was in an accident. If you see her, if you see her walk by you, beautiful. She's like 6 foot, gorgeous girl. She take her makeup off. When she take her makeup off, you can see like her blemishes are like the things that happen. But she don't when she's not working, she don't wear a bunch of makeup that make herself
What are we saying? Good for
unrecognizable.
her. Clap,
This
clap,
to make
clap for
herself
her.
unrecognizable. What you saying is okay for somebody to lie to you about what they look like.
Wait a minute. Everyone lies. Nobody tells the truth.
man.
They're going to do, again, they put hair in. Everybody's doing something sometimes to do something. Again, it's not lying. I think you're fixing your look. As long as you're not thinking that's the only, that's not your identity. Like if you can't walk around without the stuff, that would be a problem.
But that's what we're talking about. We're talking about people. Some people, it is their identity.
You're saying, oh, she can't do that. I'm saying she can do that as long as she can go out. Like if I gotta go to 7-Eleven, or if I'm saying I'm not going to 7-Eleven because my face ain't done, that would be a problem.
She might not be able to.
Again, that's a problem for me. Other than that, you can do what you want to make your accent.
I don't know why they'll be arguing with us when we be
saying the same thing.
We're not saying the same thing.
Like the
We are not saying the same thing. We are not saying the same thing.
We are
You
saying
said
that
the
if
girl
you
can
need
do it
this
for her
makeup
wedding.
to change
That's
who
what
you
you
are, and you don't want other people to know what you really look like, then that's a problem.
You said she could do it for her wedding. That was
you
it.
can't go to 7-Eleven without changing your whole look, then that's a problem. Yes, we're saying the same thing. That's a problem.
No, you said specifically said she could do it for a wedding, a special occasion. That's it.
No, she said if she did that much work for
her wedding, that's what you said.
That's
okay.
what
so
you
we're not
said.
saying the same thing. I'm saying
We
whatever
are
we
saying
do
the
to accent ourselves, as long as it's not our identity, it should be okay. If I want to come in here with a beard next week, should be fine. You know what I mean?
Is it their identity? That's for some people. It really is. That's what you're saying.
Right. And if it becomes your identity, that
They
becomes a
cannot
problem.
go to bed. They go to bed with full makeup for the man. They can't go to the store without full makeup.
That's what I said. If you wake up at 4 o'clock to get your face on before he wakes up, there's a problem. Like if something is changing
you might
your
already
life,
be in it. You might already be in it to find out that's the problem.
well, you know, if you have the makeup's on your shirt, you would know already something going on.
Yo, I hugged a girl one time. I hugged the girl one time there. I swear, half her face was so much. my boy was like, "Yo, she got a bunch of pudding on her face." Like, what is it?
I think that's unfortunate when people put a lot of makeup on and don't know how to do it.
Yeah,
where it's looked all caked on and things of that nature. That's
not this.
Or your neck don't match. Your neck don't match your face. It should be a neckline. If your neck and face don't match, you need to get that foundation right.
She was.
I used to work with a woman, and she told me her husband has never seen her without makeup.
Yeah,
that's a problem too.
Mm-hmm. That's a big problem.
Well, I don't know if it's a problem because is the husband pressing her to? Obviously, he don't care. Right? He doesn't care.
He might not want to see her without makeup.
Exactly. He said he loves it because you know what? You guys are very shallow. He loves it for what's on the inside of the makeup.
Whatever.
Or he might love her both ways, like my mate. He might love her both ways, and that's what matters.
Well, he'll never know because she ain't never seen her both ways.
He ain't never seen her. He never seen the other way.
He said all he was looking at was them yams anyway. She had a fatty.
See, that'll get you in trouble.
Yeah.
No, it's not getting you in trouble if that's what you like. See, again, you can't ascribe to what people like. He may not be a face person.
are a lot of people are presenting things that the people think they like, and it's not really what they're getting. That's all I'm saying.
Wife, mom, baby mama, daughter. Ooh.
I mean, this is easy.
What say you, Daryl?
Daughter. That's it.
I knew he was going to say it. I knew
But
it.
you're not married, right?
So my answer is
Daughter.
Ding, 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 ding. Daughter.
Right.
That's it.
But what if you were married?
Daughter. Daughter.
Okay. They grow up.
And they leave you.
People say that all the time. They grow up, and guess what? She's still my daughter, and I'm still be there for her. And we're gonna go to college together, and then we're probably gonna buy our first house together.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, but I have changed a little bit, so I do see that
a little bit.
I'm talking to Neil. A wife has to become, because that's who you're gonna be in the trenches with. That's who you're gonna be with. So it's like 1A and 1B, really. It's not like who comes first. They're both like here,
I was so hopeful when you were speaking.
Depending on the day. But I understand more. I definitely would give them both equal time. I would make sure they both were good. It wouldn't be a thing where, like I said, I know my daughter when she's gone, but even when she's gone, she's still here for me. So it's not like she's not going to be taken care
unless
of.
she has her own man that she needs to be there for.
Who needs to be there for her? I agree. Totally agree.
You just fucking nerve, Doc.
Totally agree.
Don't do that,
I hear you, Doc. I totally agree. Doc, you be on point.
I knew how that was going to end.
And so, Doc, what's the order over here?
Huh?
What's the order?
Wife, daughter, mom, baby mom.
Right. I don't know why baby mom's even in the picture.
Right.
I know. Yeah, I'm not.
That don't make sense.
Why she's there?
Right. You see how she's looking right there? That's why I left you in the first place. Look how you're looking in the picture. Neil, what you got for us?
I'd agree. Wifey first. Then I'd say daughter and mom and baby mom.
Right.
Yep, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
Vaughn, what we got?
Wife, daughter, mom. We ain't talking about that other person.
Right.
Yeah, somebody wrote other lady.
Casper, because she's a ghost. Lynn, what we got?
Same thing as everybody else.
Gotcha. Yeah, so we're pretty much all agreements on that one. That was pretty easy. Anybody say anything different? Okay, never mind. What we got going next?
Need a production meeting.
On point. Yeah.
You
do not be playing.
Leanne, her fingers is fast. Listen.
She does her job.
You're talking too slow. You're talking too slow.
God dang. I ain't get the words out. Never mind.
Wife, daughter, mom.
Is this true?
Listen, I'm here to help.
Daryl,
I really I'm here to help. And I just want you guys to hurry up and get that relationship over so you get into the next one. So go ahead on and moving on in.
Is that really true though?
Then you can see what she really looks like in the morning.
Maybe.
Who are you? Somebody broke in my house. No, but I do think this can, especially if you guys haven't talked about some things, if you've been alone for a long time, say you've been, by yourself 12 years, 14 years, you move somebody in, it's difficult to move someone in that maybe lives a little differently than you, folds the towels differently than you, does it different dishes differently than you, breathing the air in your home. You're like, really going to breathe in this house like that?
Pretty
You
much.
gonna be here all the time?
Right, now you're here all the time.
You're just gonna stay?
Your anonymity is gone. I don't have the free time to do what I did before because you're here all the time. So it can be problematic. And I think people do move in too fast sometimes, so they don't have the conversations that are needed, that are maybe necessary to have to understand what this living situation is going to look like.
I got an uncle that's married and his wife got a house and he got a house.
Right. That's really when you don't like each other. I agree.
They cool.
They are cool because they both got their own situations.
Yep. And he'd be like, yeah, I'm going home.
Right. And then what does that look like? Do I really like you if I don't want to stay with you all the time or most of the time?
But they grown. You know what I'm saying? They done, you know.
Do I like you? Or I grew not to like you.
They might like each other more because they miss each other. I ain't gotta see you all
No,
the time.
I like you because I don't have to deal with you. I don't really like you. I like you on a basis.
That's coming from somebody that needs to be around somebody all the time.
All the time.
You're right. That's why
all the time.
I just even listen. I get in a relationship so you can be in your own home.
Yeah, after 20 years, 23 years, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
First
I don't know. I
our
still
own
work.
bedrooms.
Listen,
then our
I
own
still work.
houses.
Okay, my thing still works after 23 years. It's something I want to do at night and during the day, maybe during lunch. But you're saying we're gonna be different houses. What are we doing here?
Come to the house, then
come
go
to the
home.
house.
Right.
You can leave in the morning. You can stay a couple days, whatever.
Listen, now I gotta drive these miles to get these smiles. No, thank you. I need to be able to roll over to get.
You was doing it before.
And then that's why we moved in together, so I can save gas to get that. You know.
Oh my! You have the mute button, Lee. You still have it? Oh, wake up,
Like,
Lee.
what are you talking about here? So who on this panel will be comfortable being in a relationship, married to someone, and living in different homes? Is that a thing?
No, I wouldn't.
She ain't even wait. I was about to turn my camera on. Hold on.
Get it down, girl.
Hey, different strokes, different strokes. Because if I'm in a different home, I'm getting different strokes. It'd be different strokes going on.
She was waving a fly.
Listen, I don't. So, Yvonne, would you be cool with that?
I don't know.
No.
He said he don't know. He didn't say no. He said he don't know.
No, Neil said no. She's letting you know no. She's helping you out.
She's been married since the 5th grade. She can't.
Yeah.
They're joined. They got the same DNA.
Alone, you said she can't.
We have the same sleep number on our bed.
You mean he had to match your sleep number? He's like, why is yours different than mine?
Yeah, I said, why is yours 5 points under, baby?
There you go. So he just lowered his. Now his back hurt because he gotta listen to you.
Because he can't go to his own house and his own.
Yeah, you know, Ron, you're right. Your own house might work.
His number probably isn't even really that number.
No, not at all. Not at all. His back hurt. He got to do it for no reason. He can't get comfortable.
Right?
Hey, I see why you have your own house.
For different folks, hey.
Oh, man.
It ain't different strokes. It's you're making him do your stroke.
Yeah.
I don't think 2 houses would work for me. I mean, you're splitting the resources that you could do more with. Rent the other house out. Let's make this an income property. I just don't see the point of it for me. But I guess if you really don't like the person and you only can deal with them a little bouts, you can have a different house. So,
or you've been married so long that you just need your space, and some people really do.
I need that space between your legs still. So once I don't need that anymore, then maybe you have different house. I need that. So maybe if I don't,
some things are worth it, and other things aren't.
Listen, if I got to pay my own bills and we're living 2 separate lives, what are we doing? I don't need what I don't need. Hey, we could be friends. I can hit you up on Facebook, but I don't know what that's over for me. We have 2 houses and broke up.
I get it.
Wait, but Daryl, what about 2 houses on the same block where you can get to each other?
We broke up on the same block. I don't understand. It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense to become one, have 2 houses. How are you becoming one if you're 2 houses? You're becoming 2.
Look, I've had people that are married that are separate houses. I know people that have multiple wives living in the same house, multiple baby moms living in the same house. My cast.
I didn't say I want more stress. I didn't say that. I said I just want to be in the house with my woman. I don't.
Listen, I'm just saying but I will say this: the ones that have multiples don't seem to have as much stress as the one that has one.
Because nobody likes each other.
Because them other women.
No, they
I
don't
think
like
they
each other.
balance. Yeah, and they balance each other out. Like I feel like it.
Anytime you have options where if you're getting on my nerves, I'm gonna go over
I'm
here.
over here.
That makes everything easy. You don't have to work as hard in a relationship.
Right.
Relationships are difficult. We see right now. So to be in a relationship with one person and to really work and be in a relationship, it's tough. People are not built for it. That's what we're hearing.
I agree.
It's easy to run around. You got one over here to do whatever, and if she get on your nerves, you go over here. It's just it's easy. Easier. I'm not saying it's perfect. It's just easier than me dealing with one person and trying to meet all their needs. Because now I can say, well, I had to do Judy. I couldn't do something for you because I had to go over here with, and then she needed this. It's kind of a way to hide and not be real. I'm not saying it's the easiest, but it's really difficult to be with one person. I feel.
I think it's a challenge at times.
I think now it's not. It don't seem like it's worth it more than anything.
Doesn't
if
seem
you
like it's
feel
worth
like
it.
To be with one person like that, I think is a big thing. Is it worth it?
Yeah, give them another buzz on that one.
Yvonne,
I'm saying now. Like,
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it if you can find someone that can really have your back, you can have their back, someone that's going to be there for you. That is definitely worth it.
So
someone that can go to their own house and not be offended.
I'm saying in this time, right? Yo, stop, Doc. In this time, right, with the way that everything is right now, I don't think people think that is. I should say it that way. People don't think that it's worth it.
I agree. You're right. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree to that.
My interpreter missed one. You see that?
Yeah. Well, that's why I try to change it. But no, that's right. I mean, with this, like we talked about last week, the war between men and women, it's made so that we don't see it as anything worth doing. Right? It's just like, let's be casual because it's easier. When it gets difficult, I know you're gonna leave. I know you're gonna cheat. I know you're broke. You talking about this gold digger, but you don't even have gold. What? So
yeah, you're right. But
I
people have to also, value the struggle in it. There are times where there may be struggle in it, but if you value that struggle and you value that person, you're gonna fight through it. You're gonna get it together.
I don't know if you can say value the struggle. Who values
struggle?
No,
I need to say value.
Understand there will be struggle. Yes,
it's a struggle in long-term relationships.
Right. I think that's how we say it. But I agree on here. I've learned a lot, especially from you. Like, there's going to be strife in a relationship. There's going to be trouble. It's not going to be paradise. It's not going to be perfect. It is no such thing as meet your soulmate and everything just falls into place. Right? You work to keep things in place. And that's what needs to be told to people. Like, guess what? Yes, we had an argument. Yes, things kind of a little rocky a little bit, but we can bounce back from it. Things happen. You're going to have valleys and lows in anything you do. So there's going to be times where you're kind of upset about something or whatever, but find a way to talk and work through it.
Yep.
If it's worth it. If it's worth it. Yeah, you got to vet these people. What we got, Leanne? We got to vet these people. People that's spending time trying to be happy and honeymoon.
They're a little romantic. He all romantic. You hear him?
Hey, let him go.
In my day-to-day life, I don't need a man to fix my car. I'll just go to the mechanic.
Well, she said in her day-to-day life, she doesn't need a man to fix her car. She'll just go to the mechanic. The mechanic is a man. That's what they're saying.
Is a man.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's a man. She's saying she don't need a man, but she's gonna go to a mechanic.
Go to her mechanic.
The mechanic could be a woman.
Oh, right, because the majority of mechanics are women. I get it.
Not majority, but there's an all women shop right
in
on
Philly.
and it's in Upper Darby.
It's called the Girls Auto Clinic.
Yep.
Yes.
I did the video.
Been there.
For them.
Right.
Nothing but women up in that joint.
Oh, so there you go. You proved it wrong.
Let me tell you.
You can go to a woman.
You can.
Yeah,
there you go. This is how we keep the delusions alive when we go to the outliers to try to make it like it's truth.
I'm not saying what. Wait a minute.
This is how we keep it because the fact.
So you're saying there's no women mechanics?
No one said that. We're saying the majority of the time there's male mechanics.
Most of the time they're
men. That's what I'm saying. Most of the time, the majority, most.
All I'm saying it doesn't have to be. I'm not saying that there aren't.
Oh,
I'm just saying it doesn't have to be. That's all I'm saying.
So this is how people live in the delusion, because we go to the outlier like it's the truth. The truth is most of the time you're going to go to a male mechanic. That's what I'm saying.
he's 98.
Okay.
Unless you go into the, unless you live by the girls.
All right. You won.
Hey, Doc, don't go to the high voice on me. Don't go to the
You
high
won.
voice on me,
Here's the
Doc.
flag. Yeah, roll the
Okay.
do the flag, Doc.
Yes, it's okay.
No, hey, right,
Damn,
keep it up.
she said
Right.
you won.
Yes.
No,
Gosh.
she is being a woman. Okay. I tell you.
But the point, okay, never mind.
The point is you're going to be with a man most of the time. That's the point.
Women said
But
she
the point
won.
is, he don't have to be in her face, is what she's saying every minute. So go ahead.
That's not what she's saying. She's saying she
That's
don't
not
need
what
a
it
Woman says she will only date men raised in a 2-parent household. I can't date a man raised by his mother.
I don't see any problem with that. What's the problem?
Okay.
I
What's
agree.
the problem? I think we all have standards.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's her standard and it works for her, I never seen a problem with that.
Nope.
Next.
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah, we've agreed on quite a few of these.
Yeah, that was easy. And the people try to make that a problem that she had a standard that she's sticking to. Okay, why do we get upset with other people's choices? Like they have to think all the same.
Like yeah.
I can't believe she said that. She was raised in a single parent home. So what?
That's
not
why
what
she
wants.
know.
That's not what she wants.
Right.
Okay. Until you're married, you were single. We just got engaged, single. I live with my boyfriend and have kids, single. We've been together for 15 years, super single. I call his mother mom, and she calls you single. My kids call him dad. Survey says, ding, ding, single. We have joint bank accounts. This is getting old. Single.
Single.
He has credit in my name. Oh, stupid and single. So I know some people say this is, I guess they believe in this. I don't believe in that.
You don't believe in what?
You're single until you're married. Until you're married, you're single. I don't believe that to be true.
Do tell.
I mean, how can you get to being married if you're not really? I think marriage is the cherry on top. You should already be acting in the ways that you're going to act. Like you shouldn't get married and things change. Because if things change, then I want the person before. So if you change, I might not like to change. Like, are you gonna? I'm gonna start doing things afterwards. I need to know what I'm getting. If I'm not, I don't know. How can I get married if I don't know what I'm getting?
So yeah, so at some point this single has to turn into a commitment.
It has to. Before marriage, it has to be a commitment, and then marriage will be the thing that bonds are like that stamps are commit to me. That's just me. But I couldn't be with you and be like I said, doing all this stuff and saying you're single is wild to me.
Wow.
If you feel that way, then I don't know what you guys were doing for 15 years.
She was a concubine.
He was too, then I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He's the same thing. So it's no different for either one of them. What are they doing? And then what does that mean? Because what is that relationship like? If you're I know single me is different than me in a committed relationship, even before marriage. So if you're telling me we're single, then I'm operating on a different different plane.
Yep.
I'm out here savaging shit because I'm single.
Yep.
Single means I can mingle.
I can shoot. Active shooter in the building.
That's what single means. I don't know. Like, I'm on the prowl right
shooter
now. That's what single means.
So what should it be called in between it? What should it be called? You're not married.
Committed.
You're not the street single. I'm
to,
just saying you're not by labels. You're not married. You're not street single. So are you just committed?
Street
right?
Single? What is street single?
You know what I'm saying? The one you
I don't know. Tell me about that, Ruth.
The shoot 'em up single that you just said, Vaughn.
Hold on, you didn't let. Yeah, she didn't let something slip. Hold on.
Yeah, she did. She did wrong. We caught it.
You both just described the street single. I'm asking what's in
what
between
is the street
that.
single? I didn't know how to describe it.
And you out there getting yours. You just said it.
I didn't say street single. You labeled it street
I
single.
gave
I
you
was
that
generous.
label, so I'm asking for the middle ground label.
So she's
What
saying
is that?
for the
Committed?
streets.
I don't know if it's a middle ground. I think it's progression. I think it's a progression in any relationship to the point where you say, look, it's just me and you. I don't know what you want to call it. You can call it
Well, we
boyfriend,
have to call it
girlfriend,
something
we're
so that you
together,
both
you're my man,
understand,
you're my
right?
I don't know.
So it's committed. It's committed.
Again, at a certain point, I think you're going to say, look, it's just me and you. You're my man, you're my woman, my girl, my whatever you label it. I don't know, people call it different things, but I think you have to vocalize it's just me and you.
And this is
This is it. Just
Yes,
me and you.
people are just
Nobody's
scared of
relationship.
that word, I think, committed. That they're afraid
Who is?
to use that word. Some
Who?
folks.
Then they're not afraid of it. They're just not ready to be committed. You're not
Then they're
afraid of the
single.
word. You're just not ready for it.
Then they're single.
Right. So if you don't have a
So-
conversation, say you're committed, then you're not committed. I think got to be a conversation and actions to follow, because you can say you're committed if you don't have things you really ain't committed. But I think when you get to a certain point, you guys have a conversation and say, this is what we're doing. You got to make sure both people on the same page. I'm trying to move forward. I want to be with you. It's just me and you. We're gonna operate as a couple, and we're going to do, and hopefully that's what it would be. Listen, I can't be with nobody single. If you tell me you're single, just know it's up.
Right.
It's up.
Mhm.
I'm like, all right, cool. I'll acquiesce. We're single. Just know you will be single because I will be mingling.
Don't ask me no questions.
Ding-a-lang. Yo, this is hilarious. This has got to learn to mind your business. Go ahead, Leanne. This is.
Excuse me, I didn't ask for whipped cream.
Oh, you didn't ask for whipped cream? Did you say that at the register?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that this isn't your fucking drink. So if you could, kindly sit your ass down, and I will call you when your drink is ready.
Okay.
Thank you.
When you come to work and you already on 9. And somebody
Dang.
Wow.
Whoa.
you are on 9 and they push you to 10. You understand?
Wow.
I don't think he's wrong.
Huh?
I don't think he's wrong. Doc, she over there in your
What?
business telling me I didn't ask for whipped cream. And he said, did you say that at the register? Mm-hmm. Well, most likely this ain't your drink. Don't sit down till I call you. What's wrong with that? You are doing the most. She came like, excuse me. Stop.
But that
He
could
got
have
it.
been
I had a
He
bad
got
morning.
he got it off because
because
he's a little sassy with it, so he got it off. If that would have been like me and you'd have been like, hey, take your ass over there, sit down. It would have been a whole different situation.
Wow.
Nah,
But she was wrong. But she was wrong.
She was 100%.
I still agree with him.
She wasn't wrong, Ruth.
No, because that could have been an honest mistake. I might have done that. I would
why
have
she had a
said,
phone
You gotta learn to mind your business today.
I would have
You
said,
gotta learn
excuse me,
today.
sir, but
You gotta
I
mind
didn't
your
ask for
business.
whipped cream.
Hey, and I didn't ask if this is your drink. Sit your
You're like,
down.
excuse me, manager. Excuse me. Can I speak to somebody? That's not okay.
Right. Cool.
She tried to
You can
embarrass
speak
him.
to who you
She had
want to speak to. He wanted to go home anyway. Do you think he wanted to be there? It sounded like he wanted to be there. He did.
And nor would I want him to make my drink if you got that much tude.
Because
You started it.
That's people that can't be accountable for themselves. I get it.
Ever.
You want to be
She made a
accountable.
mistake. God.
She did.
And he let her know she made a mistake.
Okay.
It was a teachable moment. Sit your down, and when I call you for your drink, I'll let you know.
And if she made a mistake, why she go over there with that phone up so she could embarrass him? She was recording
I
him.
didn't think about that. Right. She was trying to put him on blast so she could
She
send it
was
to
trying to
corporate.
put him on blast, and he
Now she
saw
got a
the
real
energy.
video in corporate.
He could read energy. Her aura was off, and he caught it. Wow.
They need to stop. They need to stop. They need to stop. With
I don't
the
think there's nothing wrong with what he did.
voice. What's with that?
Yo, and
I
he
think
gave
he
it
did.
right
There was
back.
nothing wrong with what he did. He was a teachable moment, and she learned today. And you see, she went and sat down. See, you know when you're wrong when you go sit down. She didn't call the manager. You can't call nobody when you're wrong. She's like, I'm right. It wasn't even my drink. Let me go. Sit on down. Right here, sir. Sit my ass down here. Okay.
He probably sat on the floor Indian style. She ain't want no smoke.
Wow.
Yeah, because he read her for listen. That was
See,
crazy.
look, Ruth, you done done that to somebody, haven't you? You got you backing that lady up.
When nobody asked you for help, let me help. Do you work here? And he asked her, he said,
room
did you
for
tell him at
honest
the register?
mistakes in this world anymore. No room for
And-
even honest mistakes.
That ain't our mistake. That's what. Did you say that at the register? Okay, that's cool because most likely this ain't your drink. Again, don't be so helpful. Sometimes you're too helpful. She learned to mind her business. I think so. We all needed that. And help everybody out here. Everybody know to leave people alone. Now, if they give it to you wrong, that's different.
Nope. Cheating, talking interesting.
If your man isn't posting pictures of you or acknowledging your relationship on social media, he's either already cheating or talking to another woman. Men love to show off their women. It's a pride thing. Either he isn't proud of you or he has other women who a guy said this?
Ruth posted this.
No, but I've seen where the post came from. It looked like it was a Chris Perry.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chris
So
Perry.
yeah, these guys,
Yeah.
these guys who sometimes just placate to women. This is silly. Posting or not posting should not be a barometer of your relationship. It shouldn't be. And when we get into that, to me, I call that like high schoolish. When we get into that high schoolish way of thinking, that relationship is a very immature relationship. If you're looking for a post to feel better, because I can post you and still cheat, like that's not going to stop anything. That's not going to stop anybody from being in your inbox. So just that alone shows a lack of awareness for me. So I'm not really into you have to post, or if you're not posting, that's the silly. You already look for some nonsense. This is toxic to me. I don't know what you guys think. Someone else take it.
Yeah, that's corny. I dealt with a woman like that.
Haven't we all?
She was bad. Oh my god, and she's so used to getting attention, and the fact that I wasn't doing that,
right?
Yeah, it hurt her ego. I'm like, I'm not doing that. You don't even see me posting pictures of myself like that.
Lies. Women don't have egos.
Oh, okay. You right. You right. My bad.
You have a big ego.
You don't have
Such
no
a big ego.
Whatever it is that make her whatever that
Women
is.
have big egos and big insecurities.
So
I don't know many men that are running around talking about post me. I don't know. It could be. I just don't know it to be true. So that would be somebody you guys.
Nobody in our circle, not in,
right. I don't know. Nobody. Like, you better post me, or that means we ain't together. You cheating. What?
You'd be like, what's wrong with you, boy?
Yeah, I think what? But I do hear a lot of women. A lot of women want to use Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media as a barometer for their relationship. Oh, he posts me, he likes me. Does he? And I think too, if you're not a big poster to begin with, why are you asking somebody to do something that's not in their wheelhouse anyway? Right? If you're not like Vaughn said, I don't even post pictures of myself like that. So why am I posting pictures of this? Like if I keep my life pretty much private, what I put on here is just, then what's the difference? I don't and if your day-to-day isn't enough to show this person cares about you, you have other problems. Right. If your day-to-day is less important than them posting you on social media, then you're already, to me, off.
But I think that's what it means. Maybe with that particular couple, that maybe they already feel some insecurities going on, and that's just yet another thing where she's like, there's another thing that's happening. I'm just saying.
Ruth, I'm telling you from my experience, you could be doing all the things, and if you don't post them, that's a problem. And you're like,
for some people's it might be.
I'm doing out of 100 things, 99 are being done, and you're worried about a post.
Exactly.
Maybe she wants.
That's a problem, and that's what I've seen. What would you say, Ruth? What'd you say?
No, I'm saying maybe that's for that woman. She wants to, celebrate her relationship with him.
No. Again, if you there we go. See the ludicrousness. There's no if not. It's only say there's 100 things and you're doing 99 and you're complaining about the one you're not doing. I'm not posting you. There's a problem. Right? There's a
I'm
problem.
saying he might not be doing 99 already. That was my point.
It's the man's fault. Again, you're saying it's the man's fault.
No. I'm just saying maybe that's feeding it. Maybe that's where it's coming from.
No, it's coming from your insecurity. Me posting doesn't mean anything. First of all, it doesn't mean more than you're trying to make it mean more than it means. You're saying
maybe she's posting him a lot. Is she posting him and he's not posting her? Maybe it's that.
Even just because you do it, don't mean he has to do it. That's not that person's thing. You're trying to force them to do something that they're not used to doing. So I see you had this argument before. Hey, we see who had this argument. Yeah. I think that if that's not me, now if a person is posting everything already, he's posting his friends or she's posting her friends, and they posting a lot, I would say you might have a leg to stand on. Well, you post everything, maybe then. Even then, I don't think you have to post who you're with, because sometimes that can be problematic. But at least you have a leg to stand on. But if you look at their page and the last post they had was 2022, and it's not a post as opposed to flowers, then that's not what they do. Like for me, Facebook is not that important. Instagram is not that important. I'm not running there to post everything that happens in my life on there. It's just not a big thing. So if you ask me to post something, I'm probably like, for what? I don't really post on there. Not what I do. Right? So I'm not going to do something just because you feel like that's going to make our relationship better. If you don't see what we're doing in day to day when I'm with you as something important, then that's the problem. The problem is you're not valuing what we do. You are really looking for other people's head nod. Like, that's what you're looking for. That's a problem.
No, I hear you on all of that. I just think it has been a catalyst for breaking up several people.
Right, because women are insecure and they think that's going to be.
Why did we say women? I said couples, several people.
Okay, so the man was saying, post me, and the woman was like, no, I'm not going to post you. That happened. Pretty sure it didn't. I'm going to go on a limb and say it wasn't the woman. It wasn't the man who was saying post them.
And you can't even name one couple because Daryl would be like, well, that's an outlier. You can't use them.
Because it would be. I don't understand. Either we're going to use them. Either we dealing what usually happens. The mass.
Well, why would you ask? Do you know somebody?
No.
When
I said
you
what
can't
she said.
You know somebody.
I said the one she said. I said most likely it was the woman asking to be posted, not the man.
And
that's
you
what
said,
I said.
Is there a man? And she said,
she didn't say anything. Yeah. I didn't ask that question. I said hers. Who? I said I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was the woman. I don't know.
But it doesn't necessarily mean it was the woman. I don't know if it was the woman more than the man. I said the couple.
Right, but I'm saying it usually is the woman. That's all I said. Usually, I can go out and say if I was gonna make a bet, if I was a betting person, I wouldn't bet it was the man because I would probably lose. I would bet it's the woman because that's what usually happens. So we're gonna bet on what usually happens, or we're gonna go for the hit the lottery.
All I'm saying is it's a thing that breaks up a lot of couples, so it must be a real thing.
And well, is it a real thing, or is it that insecurity is such a problem that you're letting that break your? If social media is breaking your relationship up, you don't have a strong relationship. That's what I would think. If social media is the bar to say, well, if you don't post me, we're done. That's insane to me.
All right. I hear you.
What he said, tomorrow you go to get gas and play the lotto. The next day you realize you hit the jackpot for $300 million. Are you getting married? Huh? What's that? So I have a question, and maybe you guys may know. In some of these places, if you guys have been dating for a while and kind of acting as a couple, wouldn't they be still wouldn't they have access to this still? I don't know. I wonder. I know in New Jersey with that law that says the cohabitation law, if you guys are acting as a couple and you
it used to be 7 years. It used to be 7 years.
Right.
Pennsylvania is 7 years.
So here it's cohabitation. If you're living together and you guys are acting as a couple paying bills and you can prove it, if you guys split, even if you're not married, you can. There's some things to help people.
That's why you don't move in with anyone until you marry them.
You get two separate houses.
Another reason, right, Doc? Yes.
But I would
For
think,
real.
listen, if 300 million can stop you from getting married, then again, you didn't like her
You
anyway.
shouldn't get right.
You were settling, or he was selling. He was settling.
Damn, you right.
You know what I mean? Like, all right, I'm gonna marry her. I don't have to now.
That was low hanging fruit. That was low hanging fruit.
That's what I would think. If 300 million could make you not get married, then you didn't like her anyway. Because I would say, I already know you've been in the trenches. I'd rather be with you and kind of know, hopefully feel that we can make it now. Because anybody you meet now is coming for money. You would never have another relationship that is really authentic.
Right.
300 million, because you couldn't even test it. How you gonna test it? So I don't know. Who else? Who's not getting married the next day? No, he's shaking his head yes for it. Neil don't realize she's shaking her head yes.
No, I do. I'm getting married. I'm still getting married.
Yo,
Of course. I'm getting married without the money. I'm getting married without the money. I'm a romantic. You know I'm getting married.
No. Ruth, we didn't ask about nothing without money. We're talking about with
the money. My answer, man.
No, I'm not. You just said without money. I get without money.
Even
We settle
without
for
the money,
we...
I would still be getting married. So you know I'm getting married with the money. We're just
don't.
having an extravagant time.
No, I don't know if you get married because money changes things. That's
money
why I asked the question.
Me.
That's
well,
everybody who has no money.
What?
Yo.
On that note, we are out of here. I am done. We are done. No, boy, money don't change me. And everybody who doesn't never have money. Listen. Any last words? Let's wrap this thing up.
Listen. Who you want to see, Daryl?
Go ahead, Neil. You go ahead. Listen,
hey,
money will change you.
Money don't change me. Look, I'm an educator, so I'm used to having no money. Okay, so money does not change
right. So
me.
you ain't used to having money.
I do it from the heart. If I love you, we're gonna get married, and we put too much emphasis on some of this stuff
we
out
start
here.
missing shows. She won't be showing up no more.
Come on, like
no more posting. Nothing. No, it's all good. Look, just go for something deeper, okay? We're in a superficial time in a superficial world. Go for something deeper. That's it.
Sounds great. What you got, Vaughn?
After that,
I need a lion button on here. I'm gonna get it next week. A lion button.
Yeah. Stop the cap. This has been interesting, and you would definitely have to think about it once you. I would get married. I would get married because evidently, if I'm getting married to that person, they special. If I'm getting married, they special.
Right.
And they special. I'm like, and guess what, baby? On the honeymoon, be like, guess what? I got something for you. And then,
yeah, baby, we won $1 million.
Yep. She gonna keep wondering why we keep getting stuff and how we get this, baby.
This $1 million really stretching.
I can't with y'all. Yeah.
Leah, what you got, girl?
Just a reminder, women don't have egos, and separate houses might be cool. It's innovative. I like that. Let's make that the future.
Right. Women, if you want to get cheated on more, just have a separate house. I'm trying to help you out.
Is this my last words?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm your conscience, Leanne.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
He's not.
Her conscience got a pitchfork.
I can't. Lord.
Stay single, keep it real.
I want a man with a beard.
Yeah, stop it.
Oh no, I'm serious. Stay single. Live your life like you came into this world alone.
I want a man with a beard. I'm lying right now. I want a man with a beard really bad.
Oh gosh.
No, she didn't.
I'm gonna have a baby this year.
Now.
I'm your conscience. Hey, Doc, what you got?
I agree with Leanne.
Oh God.
Don't get married. Don't live together before you get married. Get a separate house, because if living in separate houses can change his integrity and make him cheat on you more, you don't want him anyway.
No, you're not there to do what you need to do.
No. Is this not her last words?
Well, I just had to combat the nonsense.
And don't post on social media.
I agree. Social media shouldn't be a barometer for things. We're too grown for that. So for me, yeah, I think again, do what you want. Like, do what works for you. I think we all have to get back to doing what works for our relationship or whatever the culture is. So if you want to post, fine. But if that other person doesn't, find what works for you. Don't try to force people to do things. So that's really terrible sometimes. Separate houses is for the birds, okay? Unless the other house is being used as a property for
money
to rent out or something. But other than that, you living in a different house. Well, guess what? We can have separate houses, right? I'm always going to be at your house. So this is what it's going to be. So, goodness gracious. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Doc, it's not funny.
It is funny.
They really tickle themselves, don't they? Don't they tickle themselves? Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yep.
Please continue to subscribe to the Nothing But Answers Facebook group. We have people are subscribing. Please continue to go there. We really appreciate all the people who are subscribing there. The Facebook group, Nothing But Answers. Please continue to invite your friends and have comments and leave posts. It is really, really spicy in there. So if you're not in the Facebook group, please look for Nothing But Answers on Facebook. It's a great group. We have a great time in there. It's very friendly. Other than that, that's really it. We'll see you next week. So, Leanne, do your thing.
Bye.